Culture to sell the fight, to speak to the media against Josh Taylor, undefeated Scotsman, and we go now two southpaws who can, Darren.
20 knockouts out of his 24 contests. Yes, Josh Taylor would try to stay. Both guys extremely well talented. Prograis probably.
What a trophy that is when you see that. Ali boxing 3 times in London himself, Victoria-esque headdress he wore in, associated with his native
good
origin.
left.
As Josh Taylor unleashes a couple of lefts there.
Good start from Taylor, this really is quick hands. Prograis firing back with a jab himself, though he's holding the centre of the ring.
Perhaps that could be the advantage against the taller man. He says that's not a problem for him. He can go at division welterweights, but he has to prove himself against the bigger super lightweight here. A left uppercut there from Josh Taylor, but
a couple of good body shots running from Taylor. That's good.
Heavy shots there. Got through to him, but he's still got an uppercut in himself. Pushes Josh Taylor back and looks to get his authority stamped upon it, but the left returns from Taylor. That left hook at that position.
Said numerous times and really let those big shots go. And that was a lovely little left uppercut.
Taylor goes to the work on the body of the American.
Good stuff. Taylor's finished this round about. Very, very hard to split them, if I'm honest. But again, just throwing more shots.
Taylor thought the right to the body was low. The left is the body just above the belt.
Good jab. Brace the culture. He's enjoyed the fans. That was a lovely left up. Absolutely.
Cleaner work.
Definitely. Taylor's set a good tempo so far. Really holding the centre of the ring and letting big shots go.
To Tyson.
Well, just the desire to get stuck in, which he done. Again, by half an inch from landing a really good shot. And there's the right
of this World Boxing Super Series super lightweight fight. Some success coming forward.
This is a better round from Prograis. Really is, he lands some good shots. Still not much in that. It was a good right hook.
Barker, I believe, has it 2 rounds to 1 in favour of the Scotsman. Josh Taylor, who's fought the semi-final and the quarter-final.
It is, yes, tough to score.
That jab getting a bit more spice on it from Prograis, forcing him back a little bit. He's just trying to move out of the way of that jab now, perhaps thinking better of coming straight on. But Prograis now with a couple of big shots there. Jab to try and establish that range which he likes to work at, which has been evident as the fight's worn on, that's where he wanted. The similarities between the two, similar in style, aren't they, with the right jab?
They really are. A lovely jab, he really does. It sets everything up. Instead of standing in front of him for a second.
Yeah. And then right hand comes in from a little bit down on the judges' scorecards. All clear early in the stage, but Josh Taylor, shots are flying in. Very right to the body from Taylor, right back from Regis Prograis, and he fends on the bell, and there's a shot.
Speed and spite from Prograis, but out they come now for the 5th round.
Well, 5th round here, some suggestion that
judging the distance well there, Prograis just slipping out of range with his feet. Good work from Taylor though. Yeah, short one to him.
Heavy-handed puncher, although the knockout percentage is very similar on both guys.
It was a beautiful, effective shot.
And a right lead as well.
Good stuff.
A bit deeper, taking a moment respite perhaps.
Good
right shot by Josh. Try and respond, trying to remember himself in the judges' lines. We get the bell at the end of the 5th.
With it. That could be the difference.
Yeah, both with martial arts. But now, as Josh Taylor looks to go to work at the start of the 6th round and emphasise that ascendancy, perhaps.
The bodywork's been fantastic from Prograis, but this is good stuff from Taylor. Really
turns fire with a right.
Blood to the loaded Prograis. It's come from the jab.
Scotsman.
Yeah. Again, liking the work, preferring the work of Taylor. Good last tempo, a high-paced contest.
Yeah, Prograis put conditioning in, swimming in the sea in the Pacific Ocean, then trained at heat in his native.
The corner of the ropes.
Regis Prograis looking for the big left earlier in the fight.
Good left uppercut there from Taylor. There we see that fire, that aggression. Lovely work from Taylor. Really, really good stuff.
Return fire, but looking a little bit drained. Josh Taylor, little brilliant up to the left from Prograis.
Some have Taylor up, but it is what you like. Real pick and contest, but for me...
Josh Taylor landing heavy shots now on the right and then the left, and
good
looking
stuff.
to open up at this always one way and the other.
Superb atmosphere here in the O2. The Scottish fans really making some noise for their man. No, absolutely not. Always comes into the ring in fantastic shape.
Snapping right hand from Taylor, but
shots that he was throwing, but generally, again, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Taylor. Good work. The class is starting to... The more comfortable looking fighter for me is Josh Taylor in there.
Right shot.
He's really boxing well, but back comes Prograis with good jab. Back.
Dripping over his mouth now for
keeping it simple. Boxing nicely on the back foot.
Taylor looking to go, which was a sign of the stoppage over Kirill Relic as well. Chased him all over the ring, and Belarusian in his some clean shots, but Prograis just stands his ground on that occasion. Comes back. Big left attempted from Taylor, and a
big shot. It went in there.
A little bit of fatigue showing perhaps on both men. Legs not quite as buoyant as they were at the start of the contest.
To stay on the back foot, try and outbox Taylor. Taylor's got to start letting his shots go.
And the kind of bravado of Regis Prograis arguably is well in command so far in the first half of this 9th round. Regis Prograis doing that at this point. But Josh Taylor with a big right hand and another right hand as well, and a miss, and left himself open there.
Both exchanging big shots.
Lean on the smaller man and unleashed a big punch to the left, came in.
Feet a little bit more, and this is good stuff from Taylor, really forcing himself
Taylor
on.
with the right hand coming in. So will he have
the Prograis can stay disciplined on the back foot instead of exchanging with Taylor?
He took his own jab.
Oh, good
Cuffing right hook and then body shot from it's a shorter man with the shorter reach in. Regis Prograis wants to box the distance, spotted to Josh Taylor, landing some heavy shots but unable to.
This 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It really is good stuff.
Come out when the test was there, although he had
lovely left hand.
Strong American WBA champion, and the uppercut attempt from Josh Taylor is
Taylor really forcing himself onto Prograis. And he looks uncomfortable here, Prograis.
Corner, of course, Shane McGuigan with Josh Taylor. Now, again, an exchange, and again, it seems that Taylor gets the better of it in terms of heavy.
Owner's concerned. He may feel he really would need to grab this away from Taylor.
Some sanity from his perspective and some control with that jab. The left in from Josh Taylor.
There's a cut to the eye of Taylor.
Big cut to Josh Taylor's relevant for Taylor in the short term as he tries to see out the rest of this fight. Uppercut from Regis Prograis there.
Good work. The cut was, but it doesn't look great.
Right hand from Josh Taylor, and for a moment, lefts and rights, and the fatigue is there, but Taylor looks to come back and end with a closure, and will hurt tomorrow, but the pain will be significantly reduced for one who will be the champion. Exclusive evidence here, potentially. Perhaps a knockout would get it. Josh Taylor throwing in the right hand, the left hand to the body as well, digging. Both men have put in performance of real grit and resolve. The left hand from Prograis. Prograis perhaps can take advantage of limited vision on Taylor's.
Just a minute and 40 to go, which is a nightmare. Having the bloodstream drive, but this is good work.
Good shots from Regis Prograis, exchange punches with him. Regis Prograis will know there's a minute left. Josh Taylor not giving ground, he comes back and says that attack is the best form of defence. Tells him to get upright and then resume the action. 30 seconds left to the top in the final 18.
Been absolutely terrific watching this. Been fantastic. And
sees it through, and then he ends and fights after the bell, and again it's...
The fighting pride of Scotland.
Absolute warrior.
And look at that right eye, Darren Barker, as well.
Josh